Hi again. We're here today to talk about irrigation some more. In the last video we talked about how nicely irrigation works when you want your plants to size up, to be larger, and you don't have the time to manage, for instance, a row on your deck or your patio. One of the things that I wanted to communicate to you about drip irrigation and all irrigation is you're a step ahead if you can water your plants early in the morning. The plants want to face the day fully hydrated and ready to take on what that day brings to them. If it's a windy day and it's looks like it might rain or it might not rain, you could irrigate those plants and you can change how much water you give to them simply by deciding that you're going to turn your irrigation line on just by hand with your hose for, it can be 10 minutes, it can be 15 minutes, or they're predicting a scorcher day, it could be 20 minutes for a half an hour. But the important part about the watering early is they want to face the day hydrated. I use the example of putting suntan lotion on your body. You wouldn't sit in the sun for 3 hours before putting suntan lotion on your body. You want that protection on your skin so that you can face the heat of the sun and you don't get burned. The other thing I wanted to talk about today is we grow two different kinds of baskets. Here is a tuberous begonia in what we call a 1-gallon plastic hanging basket versus a 2-gallon hanging basket, which is called brown fiber. Well, the brown fiber is kind of cool. It's been around since 1995. It is recycled newspaper that's been wax impregnated, and it's 2-gallon size, so the plants have a little more space to stretch out and really grow. What's not obvious is that this container will protect from the elements a lot better than the plastic. The plastic we're able to produce cheaper, and it's a way of getting a nicely formed basket or a combination basket to set into a larger pot. But this plant here, when it's in this material, has a significant advantage over plastic. I also wanted to discuss something that's happens with the troubleshooting that we do. There's such a thing as called a wetting agent that is mixed in the soil, and the wetting agent's job is to allow the moisture to be distributed to the plant's roots. Wetting agent is something you know that you don't have your wetting agent right when you go and get a basket or you have a large pot and you water it, and instead of the water adhering to the soil, it just runs out the bottom. It's very frustrating. And what there is there's a product called Soil Moist that's a wetting agent, and you just put a few teaspoons mixed in the soil, and it manages the soil and allows your plant to be hydrated. If you don't have a wetting agent in the soil, the plant can't get watered. When we grow our baskets, we're putting the wetting agent in there for you. It can expire maybe in August, but it's important to have somebody that grows your stuff understand wetting agent so that you can be successful with it and you're not losing your plants to the heat. In the last video we talked about all the attributes of drip irrigation, how easy it is. Just to recap, how it doesn't disturb the plant. It lets all the time that the plant has in the pot to continue growing. Because remember, every time that we touch a plant like this, we stopped it growing for a few hours. So if we're using drip irrigation, we never disturb the plant, therefore the plant is off and running. I also like the drip irrigation because I'm a commuter, and when I commute to work, I've got a lot going on. I'm making my lunch, I'm making my breakfast, I'm getting dressed for work, and I know that those plants are going to have needs at around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So what I do is, the first thing I do in the morning when I'm down in the kitchen is I run out to the deck and I simply turn my hose on, and it frees up my time to have a coffee or plan my day. Having coffee with the chief is a bonus. So ever since I got drip irrigation, life has gotten a lot better. The cost of this thing, of this here dripper, is fully assembled, 100 feet of drip line with 20 drippers and all your connections, which we've all installed for you, will be $139 if you're interested in something like that. I'd love to hear your feedback on it, or if you have more questions, please email us at bob.kolze@gmail.com, and I look forward to hearing from you.